Plaquemine, Louisiana. January 22, 1864. My dear wife, my sweet Carrie, let me tell you what this place has done to me. Born a Jewish boy in Germany, 1829. Revolution in my veins like gunpowder in the spine. 48 failed, I watched freedom choke on smoke. Watched tyrants laugh while every dreamer broke. So I crossed the ocean, left the ashes of my homeland behind. Found love in Ohio, raised a family I promised I'd never leave behind. Then war drums started pounding in 1861, and I picked up a rifle for the country that took me in as a son. I told my brother-in-law, I'm fighting for the flag that protects you, me. Everyone fleeing oppression, everyone craving liberty. But even as I fought for freedom with my hands, my mind still walked shackled in the chains of the racist thinking of the land. Now I'm writing you from Plaquemine, a slow, sticky place where the Mississippi groans like a tired giant steamboat strew through the fall. Bored soldiers pace the days, drip on like molasses, silent, defiant. We had 4 regiments when I came, but fear moved half the Baton Rouge. Rebels whispered in the cane fields, so I saddled up a company to find them. Hard ride, merry bread, just dust, sweat, and a few dozen eggs. We're building a fortress here, wood and dirt piled into defiance. The weather lies, feels like June, warm out, like the world forgot about violence. But there's violence in the soil, you can hear it breathe if you listen long enough. And Carrie, I've seen things that strip the skin off my politics, to crack the spine of everything I once believed. I came here a Democrat, the old kind, the kind that said Lincoln's proclamation was folly, that slavery was a complicated institution, that abolition was a step too far. But the South carried, the South showed me a soul, and God help me, it was darker than I ever imagined. I saw the horrors of slavery, not the newspaper kind, not the tavern talk kind, not the distant northern politics kind. No, the real kind, the kind that seeps into your lungs and stays there, the kind that scars the dirt under your fingernails, the kind that makes you ashamed. You ever doubted the people chained to this nightmare? I saw backs split open like plowed fields. I saw children with eyes older than mine. I saw women cooked in fear, men bend into shapes no human being should fold into. I saw souls stripped down to bone, and something in me cracked clean through. You know it takes me long, I write to say anything that sounds anti-democratic, but I choke on the truth now, carry the words, go down rough like gravel, because what I believe never matched what I'm seeing. I was wrong, God knows I was wrong. I still think the Negro should work, but not in chains, not under whips, not as property under heaven's watchful eyes. I'll never again vote or speak in favor of slavery, not after what I've witnessed. This isn't impulse or politics or pressure, it's conviction, hard-earned, blood-bought, soul shaking. And yet, I'm so tired, Carrie. This place is the dullest I've ever lived in, but the boys are well, and that's a blessing. We live together, field and staff, sharing the roof, sharing the stillness, sharing the longing for home. Every night I imagine your hands, our boy growing tall, the warmth of a family. I pray God returns me to a deserter of mine was sentenced to 6 months hard labor and chains, ball on his leg, and I wrote to you, I'd rather they shot him. Death is not so hard as degradation. Those words hit different now. I've seen degradation with my own eyes, forced on people whose only crime was being born with darker skin, and now I know what I never knew. Slavery isn't an institution, it's a hell made by men who pretend they're gods, and hell must die. Even if it took this war to carve the truth into my heart. My dear wife,
my sweet Carrie,
I hope soon to come home, to teach our boy to be better than the world I've seen. But if God doesn't grant it, remember, I died changed, I died seeing truth, I died fighting the thing I once refused to name for what it really was.